Welcome to the Deadass podcast. Well, mate, what do you reckon?
I reckon it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's December 1st, Brian.
Well, yes, I'm so pumped.
Christmas.
It is the season for giving.
Now, Christy asked me if I was, which way I leant for Christmas.
Yes.
And I am obsessively loving of Christmas.
Oh, yes, this is your favourite month of the
This
year.
is my favourite month of the year.
Yes.
I am one of the few people that enjoys the Christmas carols in the shopping centres, and anybody who is with me will be embarrassed as I belt out Miss Mariah. I need to buy myself a new Christmas tree. I stuffed myself up. I was going to go get one. They had them at Aldi, and I was like, I'll get it. I was like, hold off. Oh, yeah, everybody had the same idea as me, and now they got none. So I'm going to have to go get some Christmas stuff. But I need to order some stuff online. I had a last-minute change-up of what I want to decorate with. I'm going to go a Grinch theme.
Are you really?
You can get all of the Christmas stuff, but the other thing I want to do is have a Christmas train.
Oh, yes. Chrissy's father always has a Christmas train out every year. Well, he's an old railway worker too. Shunner in the railway.
Yeah, right. So,
toot toot.
So Steve used to always put one under their Christmas tree, but I'm a little bit curious as to how the furry little cruise missile will go with the train.
That's actually a really good point.
I just feel like I'm going to come back
How do you reckon it
inside.
should go with the tree?
Fuck.
So you see all these little reflective things sitting on there going, eat me,
I feel like I'm going
me.
to come into like a little, oopsie, it just happened.
It fell on itself.
Yeah,
Dad.
after my lounge room looks like a hurricane went through it.
Oh, that's when the Grinch will come out.
Yeah. What's the Grinch's dog's name?
Oh, I can't remember, man. I'm hopeless.
But that, yeah, she might have to have a little spell outside if she misbehaves with my tree, because nobody's getting in the way of Christmas and nobody's stealing the presents.
What's the longest you've ever run with the same Christmas tree? I reckon we ran one growing up as a kid. I reckon we ran one for about 15 years straight, to see what by the last time it came out, it was in mold and shit all over it. It was.
My mother ran one for a long time, so she thought she had found the cheat code and went and bought a fibre optic Christmas tree that you could plug in. And she was like, I'll just put that up and not have to decorate it, and ran that for years. But I think like they were down the beach, it just disintegrated.
Yeah, of course it would.
Mine, 3 years.
Yeah.
So this last one, the moose of all people, actually, well, people, dogs, broke it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So his bed was next to it.
Yeah.
Gust of wind. So we've got Venetian blinds. Big gust of wind blew the blinds out, which pushed the tree over, which in turn made Moose have an out-of-body experience while the tree was on top of him, and he launched that across the room and broke the bottom of it. New Christmas tree this year.
Yeah, what colour? Because I like to stick to a traditional green.
I am a green fan. I'm half tempted to go get a tree down from the beach. Now, without incriminating myself.
Now, let's just say they're on the road, they sell them, you can purchase them.
She oak would look nice. I believe they're a native, so I'll get something that looks
similar.
just like that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Because we are down in a forestry area where there's
Pine trees. Yeah, so I might have to go get a real Christmas tree this year, put it in a bucket of sand.
Don't they sell them? I'm pretty sure they do, don't they?
Oh, I have no doubt.
When we were in Canberra, I remember one year the old boy legally lopped a pine. We had a real Christmas tree. It was cool. But then by the time Christmas came around, this shit was all over the floor and
yeah, I'd probably have to. I don't know. Do you spray it with hairspray or something?
That's actually not a bad idea.
Shout out if anybody knows how to actually look after. Well, you could put it in a fucking pot plant, I guess. But
it's a good idea.
If anybody knows how to actually care for a real Christmas tree so that it doesn't have all the critters and.
So I had a little thought too, right? And I want to see if you're up for it. Do you like Christmas light looking?
Yes.
You do?
Bike ride, Christmas light look.
Or even in the Deadass bus?
Yes.
Let's load 8 of us in the bus and go.
I like it. Yep. So
Deadass bus Christmas light tour.
So River Rose Drive usually isn't too bad.
Yeah.
There's another one in Norman Gardens that's pretty good.
Yes.
What's that street in Norman Gardens that always sort of shuts down for...
There was that one that always used to run up Frenchville Road.
Frenchville
Road
Road
in there.
Yeah, Frenchville Road,
And
right
then
on the
go
corner
up,
is
yep.
good.
And then there's that little cul-de-sac in Norman Gardens there that I don't know the name of the name, but you turn into it, you go do like a little hook, and then you go back through. Usually everyone in the street would do it. That's usually the one.
Honeymoon Drive, Honeysuckle Drive, or
Something like that. Yeah.
If anybody has any shout outs for really good Christmas lights, let us know. Also, a quick shout out to Jimmy Christmas himself.
Yes.
Putting in the work for Christmas lights. Jump on Instagram and have a look at Jimmy Christmas. You'll know what I mean. He's a friend of the show.
Yeah, definitely.
So he is got me beat.
Absolute legend.
Are you putting Christmas lights up this year?
Man, I'm going to be down the beach. So I might put a couple little ones around in that front area because we're going to park the base station at the front there as well. I was going to run.
Nice.
I was going to run some some lights from the caravan to the house. Sort of like spread them out crossways to sort of make some little light, give it a little bit of dull light during the night.
Nice. Well, I was thinking about doing it in the backyard rather than the front of the house so that it's somewhat useful. So I put them between my house and my shed and down in the outdoor area, like some festoon lights and stuff.
Because, I'll have my brother-in-law and his family down there for most of it. So we'll shout out Stebo and Auntie Sam and the kids because they usually go to the caravan park, but because we've got the beach house this year, I was like, let's stick the caravan at the beach house. Plenty of room at the front there. So and save having because the cost of that for a spot down there now over that Christmas break is ridiculous.
I think that's a great idea because at least so people may have their own opinions.
Yeah.
If I was staying at somebody's house, especially over the Christmas period, would be uncomfortable staying in like the spare bedroom.
Yes.
But a caravan down the backyard where you can sort of retreat to your own lair for a bit.
Yes.
Is good.
Yeah, it's bloody awesome. So and it's got the bunks and all the bits and pieces in that. It's full self-contained.
They're a good thing, eh?
Oh, bloody oath. And then speaking of Christmas, we'll get more into it as episodes go along. Because this is going to be the month of it. So you're going to be hearing a lot of Christmas talk. Big Sexy's like,
you guys can just grit and bear it. I'm not sorry.
Like how there's the advent calendar every day of the year.
I like the little mechanics ones that have like the little knickknacks and stuff. Like same as the party poppers that have like toenail clippers and stuff that you need.
I don't mind paying a premium for bonbons knowing that you're going to get some good shit out of it.
Yeah, CTC needs to bring out fucking party hats though because as a big noodle man, I not like northern noodle, not southern noodle. The other one's just unbelievably average. But I need like big Christmas hats.
Yes, no, that's a good idea. Being that it is the season of, we've been absolutely overwhelmed with some gifts from Deadass community.
I thought you were about to say dead bodies. Sorry. Jump
the gun. Well, it is a funeral. It is a funeral industry topic sometimes. It was a graveyard shift.
Has been hot. There has been a hailstone. Have you ever had somebody that's died from being hit by a hailstone? Or a coconut? That might be a Fiji thing, huh?
I think so. Yeah. Although we've got a lot. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to. I can't remember. I have to do some digging.
Sorry, as you were.
No, well, just thinking we've had some gifts sent through to us, and I want to give some people some shout outs. So we might start with. We'll start with a beer because I'm bloody thirsty.
Perhaps we should start at the beginning.
So massive shout out to. Now I only learnt how to say this about 10 minutes ago, but it's Barbecue Beers and Zoysia.
Yes. So for those of you playing along at home,
yes,
we had a little bit of a debate, me and Mr. Zoysia here,
yes,
about New Balances versus Nikes.
Oh, really?
And I'm so proud of you guys because New Balance came out on top.
Of course it did. That's because we've got a great bunch of listeners.
We do. Of similar interests.
That's exactly right.
Good shoed roosters.
Bloody oath. Now this is one of his. He's doing a bit of his own beers, and shout out to him, man. He's got his Instagram page. It is Barbecue Beers Zoiser.
Yeah,
I think it's all underscore in between each. But this one's from the Rusty Penning Brewing Co. And
I like it.
It's a Bohemian Pilsner.
I got the thrills for the pills.
Thrills for the pills.
Oh no, we'll give.
Oh, wait, what's the difference? Probably I don't know.
To be honest with you, Brian.
Yep.
I don't know.
All right, let's find out. You ready?
I'd like to pretend like I know, but I feel like a pilsner is
Well, so what is it?
a lighter style lager.
Is that what it? Oh, that's 1.3 standard drinks, so it's.
Oh, I meant light as in taste profile.
Oh, okay, yep.
Gee, you got. Oh, hang on. Here we go.
You know what it reminds me of?
Bohemian Pilsner, a crisp, clean, and refreshing Bohemian style Pilsner brewed in proud partnership with Barbecue Beers and Zoysia, crafted to celebrate the triumphant return of the spring mowing season. Fire up the mower, crack open a toaster. Sorry, guys, this writing is fucking tiny. Crack open
one
and
open.
toast to green grass and great beer. The spring don't just mow. Oh, this spring don't just mow. Go Bohemian. It's play on word.
Yeah,
Bohemian instead of Bohemian.
Love it. Love
Anyway,
the pun.
We'll give her a run.
Yep. What do you reckon? Just wait. Let me just finish it off with a douche flute.
What flavour you running?
What have we got this week? Chubba Chub Strawberry. And for backup,
Really?
we've got Lady Killer.
Oh, I bet you guys sucking on them just.
Yeah, let's turn this bad boy
Kill the
right up.
ladies.
So let's go to Flavour Country.
Goodness me. I'll tell you what, I thought absorbent mat was good, but I don't reckon anything would dry up a lady quicker than that.
I'd pay that one. Oh, that's a good one. Speaking of drying mats, massive shout out to Mel. She reached out. So she travels. She's been doing a bit of traveling around in a caravan. A brief background of some of the stuff she's been telling me. And actually, she's based in Byron, and she wants to jump on the podcast, and I'd love to have her on because I love hearing this sort of stuff.
I love travel stories.
Yeah, me too. And doing it herself with a kid. Kids. I'm not sure. I can't remember if it's plural or singular. But please forgive me on that. But while she was cruising around, she came up with this design. So this is her own doing. So she makes these easy dry travel mats.
I'm very curious about this because I have a different brand one.
Do you?
Yes,
So
but it
these
is
two
not.
are yours.
Thank you.
And so she just pretty much said that they're perfect for shower block when away from home, quick drying, machine washable, and easily into your shower bag. Enjoy, boys. So she got one for us and one for the partner.
Beautiful. So I like this one better than the one I've got already.
Do you really? That's a good start.
I can't remember the name of it, but I'll tell the listeners at a different stage if they're curious. So the one I've got is meant to be quick dry, but it doesn't have any texture on it. It's like smooth.
Yes, okay.
And the problem is it dries quick, but that's because it doesn't wipe any fucking water off you.
Well, it works. It's
You know
true.
what I mean? Like it dries you quick, but that's because it doesn't take any water off
It
you.
doesn't
to begin
absorb
with.
it. So she hand makes these herself.
Even better.
I love that. I love supporting people.
I'm
with their
pretty
local
sure
stuff.
mine was handmade in Malaysia. Well, to be fair, I feel like they needed recycled plastic for it. So
Well, this is great. Just in case I spill me beer. How good is that?
that is really cool.
So shout out to Mel. I'm going to send her a gift pack because she's been an absolute legend.
Yeah, what a legend. That's
Yeah.
cool. I like that a lot.
I respect the hustle. Because my son said to me the other day, he goes, Dad, he goes, when I get older, I want to look at doing my own business and doing something like that. And I said, yeah, that's great, mate. I'll tell you one thing. One thing you got to keep, always remember when you're doing that. I said, whenever you're going out and buying stuff, make sure you support the people having a crack too. Support the local people, because one day when you decide that you want to do something for yourself, you're going to need those people to support your business, mate. So That's what I'm all about. I love this stuff. So that's bloody awesome.
So if you're in the Deadass community, Mel, feel free to give us a bit of a quick run through.
Yes, definitely.
So I haven't seen one like this. I haven't. I've seen
Yeah.
plenty of camping knickknacks in my time. But if you want to give us a quick run through on how you came to this design, I'd be really interested.
Yeah,
if not, send me a message if you don't want to give away the goals. I'll keep your secrets.
But even if you want to give a brief, like just maybe don't give away all the secrets, but give a little background story to it in the Deadass community page, and knowing that I definitely want to get you on the podcast. So that would be bloody awesome.
That there's also a good idea.
It is, isn't it?
So she's just got a bit of rope with a knot on the end of it, but I should do that with my spanner rolls. Because most of them have got Velcro on there, and like the Velcro deteriorates, but
Yes.
it's very simple. I like that. So I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's cool, eh? So yeah, shout out to her. Thank you very much for that. So thank you, obviously, for the beer as well.
Absolutely.
Delicious.
What a day.
Yep.
So we've got more salt.
I've never been so pumped for salt.
So we got a few other things.
Yes.
But let's start with
The salt.
the main event. So thank you to Daniel Smith or Digga. So
Digga, yeah.
Digga and I are good mates, have been for a long time.
Yes.
We worked together about 10 years ago at Saraji. And Digga sent me a message that started with "Oi cunt," and finished. And basically the gist of it is you haven't tried the best salt until you've tried this.
Yes.
It's from the Eyre Peninsula. It is native red gum smoked salt. So it's smoked in red gum for 72 hours.
Holy smokes.
I have tried it already.
Yep.
And I think it's wonderful. Give her a go. Now, it smells very strong.
This is the Mac
Smells
Daddy of salt. So let me.
So it's a finishing salt. It's a flaky salt, and it's good for sweet or savoury foods.
So for me, my first on the nose, it sort of like gives off that little bit of a fire, like a bit of a camping fire smell. A tiny little bit, only because it's that red gum that you'd be.
But it's not dirty smoke.
No, it's not dirty smoke. It's clean.
Yeah, it's like it's burnt hot and nicely.
Yeah.
So I had this on a poke bowl.
Did you?
Raw tuna and vegetables over rice, and it was phenomenal.
Okay, so did you just have like a little pinch of it put on the tongue?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for gold.
Oh.
Now, it tastes different to its smells. But
It does.
But I say it tastes like red gum. But if I had, I couldn't give you what that tastes like if I couldn't use the word taste like red gum.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Yeah, it's kind of, when you walk into a room, like a wood finishing shop, and
Yes.
they've finishing sanding hardwood.
Yes.
And you've got that nice hot hardwood smell. It kind of tastes like that in your sinuses, but with a smoky aftertaste.
It's amazing how the smoke absorbs into the salt.
Now that, I will say, definitely has changed my mind on flavoured salt.
Yes.
That's just normal sea salt that they've added to it, but
It worked.
I'm definitely, after seeing how much that changed, like the food,
Yes.
really open to trying different types of salt. So Digga also sent out some other stuff. So Digga runs Digga's diesel services. He's also an avid motorbike fan.
Is he?
He's got a drag Harley.
Oh, really?
Yes. So he has a Harley, Destroyer.
Oh, wow.
So they're the full-fledged drag bikes. I believe, off the top of my head, that he ran last in the 9s
Really?
on that Harley.
Jeez Louise.
So he also had a turboed V-Rod.
Yep. Turbo V-Rod.
Yeah, just because he thought that a V-Rod didn't have enough fucking motor in
I
it.
was going to say, would blow his TNs off him or? That's impressive.
But he sent us a couple of hats.
Hey, they're cool too. They're CTC hats.
They are, so we're happy to wear them.
Yeah, bloody oath. And that's going on my wall too.
And the other thing that he sent me is, I think it's a good advertising piece, because I've had a lot of merch through the mining industry in my time.
Yeah, okay.
And Digga has obviously found somewhere in the traps, people to do windscreen shades.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
So it's a lightweight one. So I'd say
Wow, look,
it could be fairly affordable
this is
for a
like
business.
Christmas morning already, isn't it?
And some mud flaps.
That's sick.
So he said enough for both of us, and I took mine out just because every time I leave this podcast studio,
You leave it here.
I leave shit here. So I thought I'd jump the gun.
You know what? I need a good sun visor, eh?
Yeah, I needed a new one too.
Yeah. That is mint.
And a heap of stickers and some stubby coolers.
Do you put the reflective side on the inside?
On the
facing
inside,
out?
yeah.
Facing out.
No, I've put it facing in the
Inside,
car.
okay, right.
Because you blind every fucker that walks past the car, otherwise.
Just checking. Wow, that is. Oh man, I feel absolutely.
So
Overwhelmed.
shout out Diggers Diesel Services.
Mate, what a legend!
Or-
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Daniel. I'll
Thank
say.
you. Thanks, Daniel.
I've never heard.
Daniel.
I've never heard any fucker call him Daniel. I remember stitching this poor bastard up.
Did ya?
So he was on night shift. I was on day shift, and he was like working solo on night shift.
Yeah.
And I handed him over cab mounts on an A40D Volvo haul truck, which is a fucking foul job to do. And I think that was the last job I ever gave him, which might be why I haven't seen him in a while.
Okay, makes sense. So, mate, how was your weekend anyway?
Good. Did the wedding. So we stayed down at Trinity Island Barra Farm, which is about 8K out of Burham Heads.
Yeah.
A fair bit of the family was there. So my Auntie Caroline and Uncle Bob were there. Mm-hmm. My Auntie Patsy, Cousin Jackie, my sister. I think there was a few others, but they were all staying around the joint. So it was good to catch up with a lot of the relatives. For anybody who doesn't know, I have a big family. On just my father's side, I have 46 first cousins, 10 aunts, 10 uncles. So it's quite the gathering whenever we have a family event. So it was good to see them. Sharon got married. It was beautiful. The weather really threatened us.
Yeah.
It was an outside wedding.
Yeah, yeah,
So
okay. So
Saturday-
you're what's going on here?
So Saturday there was a good bit of reprieve. So Sharon got married out in the sun. We went into the reception, which was at the hall, and then it pissed down. And I mean, very much pissed down. But it was good. So the wedding went off with a hitch. Went down the beach on the first day and sight cast for some mackerel down Burham Heads.
Ooh, how'd you go?
Oh, I didn't get any, but like it was annoying me. So water was crystal clear. I could see them in the water. They were 15, 20 metres away.
Yeah.
I was hurling slugs at them. I changed them up a bit. I'd land the slug about 5 metres past, rip it through. They'd look at it, lunge at it, and then just wouldn't aggressively attack it. I think they just did it out of curiosity. Ripped it in a few times. I just ended up giving up. Got a big ass toadfish, a dart, and little Addie got a flathead.
Oh, really?
On a tiny little kid's rod, which was cute. But couldn't land a mackie. Next morning, got a few grunter in the Burham River, which was good. And at the Barra Farm.
How'd that go, fun?
Well.
I like how you said well.
So I'll just put you to So my father
Yes.
came to me on the Friday night and said, mate, I've heard that impoundment Barra like red lolly snakes. Now, a few of my relatives said the same thing.
Yeah.
So I put a red lolly snake on a barbless circle hook and went, righto, we'll throw it out there and see how we go. And nothing was very interested at all. So busted out the slushy machine. We'll get to that later. But anyway, busted out the slushy machine, which brings us to the next part of me going to bed early. 3 o'clock in the morning, nature calls. I get up, walk outside, pitch black. And I'm sort of came back from the ablution block and looking at the water because it was nice and pretty, and I was sort of staring up at the sky, and a barra broke the surface of the water. Now, we're at a barra farm, but unfortunately at 3 o'clock in the morning, your brain is sort of running in limp mode, right?
Yeah.
So my brain, throughout my entire life living down the beach, travelling North Queensland and the Northern Territory, is when you hear a splash and you are standing at the edge of water, go backwards at an alarming pace. So after I tripped, stumbled, and fucking fallen on my back in the dark in my jocks, I realised that I was not getting attacked by a crocodile. It was just a barra jumping out of the water. Which brings me to that morning. So I got out of bed at 5 o'clock to notice two things. The first one was that barramundi would apparently actually like red snakes. The reason why I know this is because in my state of affairs the night before, I'd left my rod in the water, left the hook out and stuck it in my fishing rod holder, which was jammed into the muddy bank. The reason why the barra jumped out in front of my caravan was because it was attached to a hook. Now, if anybody is travelling to Trinity Island, there is a Shimano Raider with a Revo attached to it and some 30-pound platypus braid. That could be yours if you go up to Wallaby Island at site 11, 12 and find it in the water. Because sure as shit, I couldn't find the fucking thing.
No.
I went into the water and I started, because it's quite deep, went for a bit of a swim. I found a pair of Oakleys. I found a Tonka truck.
Really?
I found a couple of lures, but I couldn't find my fishing rod.
Have you ever gone magnet fishing?
No, but I did bring that up. I was like, no wonder these guys like this stuff. I was pulling up. I was like, I might just find the monetary value of my fishing rod at this rate.
I've got one of those. Really? Went and did it ages ago. It was quite fun, man.
Yeah, right. I was thinking a grappling hook wouldn't be too bad. I've got one in the bloody tinny for retrieving the crab pots. But yeah, it could be anywhere. That I dare, judging by the splash, it was definitely a barramundi capable of taking my fishing rod.
Oh no.
So that's going to be the Christmas present I buy myself this year.
A replacement?
Yeah, I plan on doing quite a bit of fishing in the Fitzroy.
Remind me to tell you about replacements after this podcast, because I don't want to get myself in trouble at home. So I'll tell you later. All right. All I'll do is this. If you're watching YouTube when it eventually comes out, you'll know what I mean. Fuck.
So yeah,
it's been an expensive year.
Yeah, well, I know the feeling. So that was my sort of good point and bad point of the fishing on the weekend.
Yes.
But
how was the caravan?
Good. So we borrowed a Snowy River 16-footer. And there's good things and bad things about it.
Yep.
The good things is really light to tow.
Yes, of course it would be, yeah.
So my 200's got a tune in it, but I had no dramas, cruise control, 105 an hour.
Yep.
Like, whole way.
Because you just had it all tuned and
all cleaned up. Yeah. Shout out Johnson's four-wheel drive shop. Yeah, thank you. They're a friend of the show.
Yes.
Had nothing to do with why I got it done there. But,
it just happened to,
Yeah, the intake clean's an arsehole of a job. So it was sort of like drop it off. Apologies.
Naira Nathan there, legends.
And so towed it down there and back, and light to tow. Really, he's like 16 foot long. You can fit a lot of places. But bad points.
Yeah.
The air conditioner on the top of that Snowy River is fucking enormous. Like it is a hurricane on the lower setting.
Really?
Yeah, like to the point where if I owned that van, I'd probably have to change it.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
it's too much. Like you just it's noisy and you just can't turn it down.
Okay, but what about it? Cools it good though?
Oh, fucking pure meat in the cunt. Like it's fucking cold. So that was a good point. The next one was the east-west bed.
Yeah, okay.
So, like, not an island bed. So, it's right up the front of the caravan. Not a fan.
Not a fan.
Because you got the lean of the front of the van over the bed. So, you can't sit up quickly. Otherwise, you bang your head.
Yes.
And also, it makes the bed quite small. So, that was a bad point.
That's the problem with the base stations. They got that fold-out double at the front, but it's only the width of the caravan. Whereas the other end of the caravan, they got the fold-down single bunks.
Oh, yeah.
So, I sleep on the single bunk because at least it's longer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I was my neighbour has an 18-footer and he's a single bloke and he's just got a single bed.
Oh yeah,
so he's got more room.
That makes sense.
Next thing, the toilet and shower in it, great.
Oh, excellent.
Good size.
Yeah.
Kitchen, good size. The table in the centre of it though, like you got a little L-shaped lounge.
Oh yes.
I think I'd just remove that in general.
Okay.
you'd probably end up just sitting on the bed, or you just need one seat in there while you're waiting for something. Like the table just seemed in the road all the time, and you just use the bench as a storage location.
That's a good point.
The fridge, I have never been a fan of three-way fridges. No. They're good for their purpose, but the problem is they're kind of like they do everything but they shit at all of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they run shit on DC.
Yes.
They run shit on gas.
Yes.
Like it's just, I think if it was me with the way.
It's funny because even the brand of one in ours is a Dometic.
Yeah, this one was a Dometic as well.
And it's just shit. But but you put
they're
one
all shit.
Yeah, but you put one, you get a Dometic fridge.
Yeah,
portable fridge, they're fine.
And that's where I'm at. The way we are these days, like lithium batteries just aren't that expensive anymore compared to it. So I'd just put a normal 12-volt fridge in there and just be done with it.
Yeah, smart.
So just to make it more efficient.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I just want one that you turn on and it works.
And how was the cruise back, all right?
Cruise back was fine. Sister blew the intake hose off her Ranger, but thankfully it was just a loose clamp. Thank you, Ford. Fucking Ford are terrible. If you work at bloody Tag in Rockhampton, I fucking... We've had multiple arguments. You'll know exactly what I'm fucking talking about.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, saga with me old boys Pajero as well.
Yeah.
Fucking rubbish service department. I don't mean to shit on people, but as a mechanic, it drives me nuts.
Yeah,
it is like there is in Rockhampton. There is so many independent owned service providers, and I'd recommend you go to any of them before. If you don't have to go for warranty, I would not go to your.
I got a great shout out to AB Mechanical down the road, Aaron. Absolute legend, bro. I send all my cars down to him.
But that's what I mean. Like, and to give you guys an understanding of why the dealerships always offer that cheap servicing, it's because they somebody like Aaron doesn't have the buying capacity of oils and filters like Toyota does.
Yeah, of course.
But what Aaron probably has is actual trade qualified mechanics that are not just worried about what the customer thinks, but also actively know that bad decisions from them can make or break the business.
Yes.
You get service technicians at Toyota, and if they leave a filter loose, that's not brand damaging to Toyota. That's just like, fucking deal with it, mate.
Yeah.
Like, we left your filter loose, eat a dick. Like, it doesn't affect them.
Eat a filter.
So I really, really think that your independents provide a better service. And I know some mechanics have a bad name, but I'm going to paint the independents with the brush of they are generally better
of course.
at their job.
Yeah,
they might be a little bit dearer.
Yes.
But like most things, aside from your house, your motor vehicle is probably your second dearest asset for most people.
Of course it would be, definitely.
And I'm all for people doing stuff themselves, but if you're not able to do that, I just reckon support local.
Yes,
and
definitely.
I've got, in Rockhampton, there's plenty of good ones.
Yeah.
So,
no, well, that's where all our vehicles go. Obviously, I've got cap price servicing on a couple of vehicles.
Yeah, and as do I.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things of it just.
Is this what you got to do?
Yeah, it just fucking annoys me.
I totally
the last
understand.
2 times I've rung Tag, it has basically been because they've told a family member to eat a dick for their workmanship.
Yeah.
And that intake hose that blew off is a replaced hose.
Yeah.
So the first one cracked from factory. They replaced it 10,000 k's ago, and the fucking thing just blew off again because they didn't do the clamp up.
Yeah, I hate that.
It's a common fault with Fords, I know.
Yes.
But loose clamp is a fucking loose clamp. Sorry, I'm waffling here. We won't carry on with that.
No, you're right, bro.
I really shouldn't be boasting negativity on social media like that.
Oh, look, mate, don't get me wrong. I could do a lot of negativity.
Yeah, and look, I know better than that, so I shouldn't do it. I apologise to you guys. That's not who I like to be.
No.
But on the travel front, I have had a couple of people reach out in the Deadass community about some travel. So 2 things. The first one was I was asked about my thoughts on going up to Cape York and some things you should see. Now, there is thousands, so let's just go with the highlight reel. They didn't say where they were leaving from, so I'm going to assume Brisbane.
Okay.
I feel like that's just a safe place.
Let's say Brisbane for argument's sake. I'm still eating this red gum salt.
You're all good. So if you've never been north of Brisbane and you're planning a road trip and you've got all the time in the world, some places to check out. 1770 Agnes Water.
Definitely.
Lake Awonga.
Oh, yes.
Stayed there on the way down, actually.
Yep.
Good spot to check out. Lake Monduran, good spot to check out. Airlie Beach and the Whit Sundays.
Yep.
Plenty of charter boats and stuff. I'd jump on there, Red Cats, or just jump on Adrenaline online. You'll see all the ones there. Although I'd recommend just like going to the actual suppliers, but like Adrenaline, I'll show you all of them, but they take a cut. Bowen, good spot to check out as well. So if you went through Townsville, it is a detour. They've got the ring road that goes around Townsville. You can go out to Magnetic Island and stuff like that. You've got Bermuda Boulders, which I've mentioned earlier. There's a few free camps along the way, like there's Bushy Parker Park, just outside of Townsville. Next one, Paranella Park. Now that is beautiful.
Yes.
We've talked about that one as well.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I haven't been there, but I want to do it.
If you want to know about Paranella Park, you can Google it, but there is a book called A Spanish Dream that's worth reading. That's about Paranella Park, which is really good.
You just get online.
Oh, they sell it at Paranella Park. I don't know if you can. I would assume you can buy it online, but it is the story of it. It's wonderful. If we ever do a trip up there, I think we should go because you can stay in little cabins there as well.
Yeah, because is it just south of Cairns or something, or is it near Cairns?
Between Cairns and what's the little township before it?
Mariba.
Get back to me.
Okay,
but yeah, it's near Cairns.
We'll edit near. It's in.
Yeah. I wish that. So we don't have a BT, so I'm just going to call him BP, Brian Perry. So Mission Beach is another one to stay at, which is really good. So there's a few barra and stuff there. You can get to Dunk Island on a day trip.
Oh yeah, okay.
Cairns, obviously. Crystal Cascades is good for a swim.
Yeah,
you can go canyoning through there as well. Bahana Gorge is another one that you can go through. There's also Barron Gorge. Which has a nice little lookout. Going past Cairns, you got on the way to Cape York. Bloomfield Track is another one, so that's going to take you from Cape Tribulation to Wudjal Wudjal.
Yep.
Now, Wudjal Wudjal is a dry town, just bear in mind on that one, but Cape Tribulation is really good to go through. So is the Daintree. You can go to the caravan park as you come into the Daintree, which is used to be a wildlife reserve. I don't know if it still is.
Yeah, okay.
I haven't been up there for a little bit, but check it out. It is good. You've got Mason's Hole, which is good to check out. Mangan Creek. You've also got lookouts in the Daintree and the Skywalk. Mm-hmm. You can camp at the Safari Lodge, PKs. There's also beach camping along Noah's Beach and stuff. So I've been going through my notes in my phone with all the places.
Through your spreadsheet.
Yeah, basically. Lions Den Hotel, really good to go through. Like even if you're just going somewhere like Cooktown, Lions Den Hotel is good to go to. You can go camp under the mango trees there. It's, really nice. Grab a feed, grab a beer. Moving up even further, you got Archer River Roadhouse. You can camp on the Archer River. Yep. Get yourself an Archer burger. Just trust me.
Beautiful.
Weeper is another one to go check out. You've got, it's the fishing capital of far north Queensland. Like you've got reef and river fishing charters. You can go watch the sunset over the Gulf, which is pretty cool if you haven't seen sunset over the western side of the water. Weeper Caravan Park's on the water.
Yes.
So you can go stay there. You've got Brownwell Station at the start of the telly track. I'd recommend just staying there for the nightlife at least one night, which is good. Somerset Beach, which is another one. You got your historic ruins there, remote beaches. It is croc country though. Just remember in all of these places.
So what ruins are they? Are they?
So there is because that was the original telegraph line. There is outstations and whatnot along that whole peninsula. So a lot of settlement days. So now that it's not needed because we've established everything. So Paranella Park was another one of those. So that was a hydroelectric power station.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
The first in the region. So
really?
they had power before everybody else.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wild. So there's a lot of that sort of stuff like necessities that aren't there now.
Okay.
So you've also got Loyalty Beach and Punsan Bay. So that's after you've done the telly track. So if you want to go see a photo at the sign, you're going to go to Punsan Bay.
Okay.
So good spots to go. Main ones, you got Black Mountain outside of Cooktown. If you're going there, like sightseeing destinations, Black Mountain is like a whole heap of rock stacked up. So there's a few Dreamtime stories of giants having rock fights, and then you've got the big piles of rocks either side, which is pretty interesting. So there's a lot of that sort of stuff up there to read. The Frenchman's Track's good to go down to. Only if you're competent. I think old mate was towing a camper trailer. It can be a little bit tricky.
Gnarly.
So go to the tip at sunrise is probably my recommendation.
Really?
A lot of
Okay.
people go there at the end of the day, but seeing the sunrise at the tip is pretty cool.
amazing?
Yeah, it's pretty
okay.
amazing. And then you got the ones on the telly track. So Fruitbat Falls, Elliott Falls, Swims, they're great.
Beautiful places, by the
Beautiful
sounds of it,
places,
eh?
man. Like there is phenomenal things up there. So people have asked me, how do you find these places? Now, a lot of it is word of mouth. A lot of it is Googling, talking to your mates, talking to people who have been up there, asking questions just like that on Facebook pages. If you are somebody who enjoys sitting down and just having a sticky beak, my recommendation is I use my off-road maps on my phone. I use Explore Odds.
Okay.
I find it's the most manageable. I find HEMA maps on a phone is a pain in the ass.
Yep.
HEMA HX7 Explorer, which is the actual GPS unit in the car, is fine. Mm-hmm. I've never used a VMS. I have thought about getting one. I can't justify the cost because I haven't sat there and gone, I can't make do with what I already do.
Yes.
Because what I have is when I'm going to somewhere, I go onto online and get topographical maps and screenshot them and look them on the iPad. But you can also get the HEMA books.
Okay.
So you can get HEMA like big solid maps that I keep in the car, but you can also get the atlas.
Oh, okay.
So they sell specific atlases. So you'll get one for Fraser Island, you'll get one for Gulf Carpentaria, you'll get one for Cape York. I recommend getting one of those.
Yep.
I always go back to paper maps.
Yes. I don't blame you, just in case you run out of power, if they go something
Yeah.
happens to your phone or your GPS, whatever.
Well, paper maps can be taken with you
Yep.
anywhere.
Yes.
And like phones fuck up when you don't want them to.
Yes. Good point.
And they need reception and all sorts of
Yes.
things. And all it takes is just one drop on gravel, and then all of a sudden you haven't got a phone, have
Yep.
you?
That's a good point.
I just think like even
Analog.
like they're only $15 for a big paper map.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's a
good
like
investment.
just go buy the map. If you're going up to Cape York, you're going to spend thousands of dollars. Spend the $15 and get a paper map.
Good point.
Even if you just colour it in where you're going.
Yeah.
So one thing though with direction, I thought I might share with you guys. Do you know how to find north and south?
Wasn't the Southern Cross is one of them?
Yes.
You use the stars.
Do you know how to do that though?
You find there's the two dots, and then you got the stars, and then the middle of that two between the bottom of the star, point those together. That's south.
Yes, fantastic stuff, Brian.
There's one.
So the Southern Cross and the stars you're referring to are called the pointers.
Yep, that's that's what
they're
I meant.
above the Southern Cross. So if you grab the Southern Cross,
Yes.
and go top to bottom, so long side.
Yes.
So draw a line through that.
Yep.
And there's two ways. There's a couple of ways to do this. More than one way to skin a cat, but here's sort of the gist of it. Draw the long side down the cross.
Yes.
About 4 times the length of that cross. The sky is a bit forgiving. Like
Yes.
you can go 4.5, like if you sort of estimate it. But go 4 times the length of that cross and go straight down from there onto the horizon. That should be due south.
Yes.
If you want to check whether you're right, those pointer stars that you've got, if you drew a line between them, from one to the other
Yep.
and went to the middle, and then drew a line out there following the horizon, where those two intersect.
Yes.
So where the Southern Cross axis intersects with the pointers,
Yes.
go straight down from there. That is due south.
Sweet.
Now, during the daytime,
Oh yeah, you're a bit stuffed.
this takes some sunlight. Do not do it at midday.
Yeah, because it's directly over.
You're just going to have to leave it a bit longer. So fucking let's do it at 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock, shall we?
Yeah.
If you don't, just leave this longer and it'll work. Drive a stick into the ground straight up and down.
Yep.
Mark the shade. So the shade will cast a shadow from the
Yes.
stick, right? Put a rock at the end of that. Wait half an hour. Put a rock at the end of the shadow again. Now, have the first rock that you placed on your left shoulder, the second rock that you placed on your right shoulder, and you will be looking at north.
Oh, okay, rightio. Yeah. Yep.
There you go.
That's
so
it.
if you get really fucked,
Well,
you
I
can go,
figured, I'm just guessing. I figured you put a stick in the ground, watch the sunrise. Sunrise is in the east from where we are.
Yep.
That's going to be west where the shade is.
Yep. So
Roughly, real rough, but
yeah, real rough.
real rough.
Now, I feel like I don't need to, but I should. This is the southern hemisphere that we're talking about.
So if you're in the northern hemisphere,
Don't use that.
don't.
You probably struggle to find the Southern Cross.
Yeah, good point. You try to make one in your head. Yeah, that sort of looks like it. Yeah, I'll do.
Yeah,
but don't do it.
Being travel season, I'd be really interested to see if anybody else has got some suggestions on like what you go to, things that you reckon you should see going up there, because everybody's different. Like some people are traveling in a Toyota Camry.
Yes.
Some people are traveling in an off-road beast. Some people are taking camper trailers, caravans, all that sort of stuff. Where do you like staying?
Good point.
So, like, I think that's important. Like, I just reckon go have a sticky bag at some things. Like, what's the big drama if you get somewhere and you're like, yeah, this is,
yes,
this is a bit underwhelming. Like, that's okay.
I can't on the shit home.
Yeah, that's okay. Crack a beer, cook some dinner, and fucking try again next time.
That's exactly right. Be better. It's still better than just sitting at home doing nothing.
Oh, absolutely. And the other one was, do I think Stanage Bay is worth going to without a boat? Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, if I was camping, and I was traveling all the way to Cape York, I don't see why you couldn't pull in there and
I
enjoy
suppose
it.
you could. Yeah, you got.
Yeah, you can pull in there and enjoy it.
Yeah. Please shout out to Pirate.
He'd probably take you out in the boat, to be honest.
You don't need a boat. He's got a boat.
Well, when you think about it, like if you're traveling from Brisbane or somewhere, the detour to Stanage Bay is probably only about the same as the detour to Yeppoon or Byfield.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And like they've got accommodation and stuff. You don't even have to rough it.
Yeah, you can go get the barrel. Like I think actually fucking Pirate owns the Barrel Lodge.
Yeah, that's right.
Pirate's got a few rental properties down there, but you got heaps at Yeppoon as well. Like,
yeah,
beach is beach. I always enjoy the beach.
Bloody yeah, me too.
It's very hard for me to not enjoy the beach.
100%. Yeah. Shout out to him actually. He gifted us with some crabs the other day.
Absolutely.
Mate.
What a man.
Oh, bloody legend. He's got a sticker there for the sticker board.
Even better.
Yeah, but mate, yeah. So you sound like you had a pretty eventful weekend. Gave some tips out too. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, some people, everybody was a lunatic on the Bruce Highway. So if you guys are driving up and down the Bruce Highway, try to be patient.
Yeah, and also too, because we're coming into silly season, school break, the leave, the holidays. So be very, very careful, cautious, and safe. It's
Absolutely. I went to catch up with Brody from Gravel Empire on the weekend. I ran out of time.
Yeah, it's hard.
It was one of those things where I thought I was going to get more time than I did. Yeah. And I didn't. So sorry, Brody.
But that's definitely on the list.
That is on the to-do list.
Actually, so my weekend started on Friday. I actually headed down to Brisbane, caught up with Knuckles.
You had an eventful weekend.
Big weekend.
Big
mate.
weekend of
Big
Biffin.
weekend. Big weekend of Biffin. That's exactly right. So went down to the IBC number 2.
Yucca some of that.
Oh, so good, bro. Eh? You know, you just sit. I do that with chicken salt sometimes. I'll just get a little tub. I'll just dip a little bit of finger in there or something and get a little lick.
We're gonna have fucking hypertension.
You watch by the end of it, I'm gonna be red.
Now, what'd you do? Eat half a jar of salt. Now my ankles are swelled up.
Yeah, it's so good. I keep smelling the jar. I just like to smell the jar. Caught up with the boys down there in Brizzy. We went and watched the IBC. That was, oh man, that is. If you're a fan of Standard and Biffin, so this is the perfect antidote for someone who loves the UFC, can't stand people sniffing.
Well, that's what I was thinking about it, because I reckon
this is the perfect thing for you.
I reckon Pooh would really get around
100%
the brawling.
So this is like 4-ounce gloves. They're in a cage, but it's a square cage to resemble a boxing ring. And they're like, maybe 3 or 4 2-minute rounds. And that's all they need. Majority of those fights finish in a TKO KO.
Yeah, they're having a tilt.
And they are swinging. And, man, it was just great. It was streamed on KO.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Problem was, but, man, it just, I don't know what happened there, but it just mustn't have just got out to the public. Like, people weren't aware of it.
Yeah,
I didn't even know it was on KO until I actually got to the event.
I didn't either. And I didn't bring the Starlink because I was like, oh, there's reception there. I don't need to stream anything.
Yeah, of course.
Had I have known that it was on KO, I would have brought the Starlink.
Because it was reasonably priced too, man. It was only like $30 or something. Like the normal UFC event's like 60.
I think 60's taking the piss.
Me too. Me too.
Especially on stuff like KO. Like, come on,
Yeah.
like we're paying a subscription already.
Yeah.
Like,
and then try to get you out more money on top of that. Come on.
and they make it such a pain in the ass to buy the pay-per-view too. Like, it's not just like you go on the app and buy it.
That's exactly right. I think just give the IBC some money to have it on their platform and then just offer it free to the people.
Yeah, exactly.
And make
right.
sure that they've got a subscription to it. It might encourage people to buy their subscription.
Yeah,
And then they'll forget about it for 12 months and then they've got 12 months worth of subscription out of those poor
Exactly
bastards.
right. Like, give us some ads. We don't give a fuck about the ads.
Yes.
Like, we do care about our bank accounts.
Yes, that's exactly right. But man, yeah, brilliant. Underrated, just definitely over-delivered. It was a fantastic night. Everything went well. Obviously, you know, went in Brisbane, first night fever, caught up with me. I was a bit wounded getting on the plane. Back to Brocky, landing at 9:50, caught up with Kenny and Bam Bam from Hard Yards podcast. Shout out to those legends. They gave us some stubby coolers. And he gave me this. So Kenny bought in this, this like Nesquik flavored type of tequila thing. It's
Geez, that would have tasted good on after a big night.
Yeah, it looked like.
I reckon you would have been like, I didn't know this was tequila.
It was rough for me at the start, but I probably could have done with a second one. I needed that little second win.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, no, it was great catching up with them. Had a bit of a yarn. We recorded a podcast, and you guys will hear that in the near future. So
I'm devastated I missed it.
Yeah. It was great catching up. They've kindly invited us to go up to Townsville in the near future.
Well, we've just discussed the things that we need to check out.
Yes,
so
definitely. That's one of them.
we might just accidentally find ourselves on a road trip.
Yes, well, there is a BKFC up there in January.
Is there?
Yeah, so bare knuckle boxing.
Ooh, when?
Mid-January. So we might be on.
We might be on.
I might be on. Well,
Our schedule sucks, but
we'll check
we
the
might be on.
spreadsheet.
Yeah, well, I just had yesterday.
Only problem with January is that's when everything kicks back in and everything's in full force. Everything's ready to go. Everyone's very primed and ready to start kicking ass for the year.
Well, actually, on mid-January, if anybody is in North Queensland, far North Queensland,
Yes.
and you know of a boat rental mob that can have multiple, I need like 20 blokes to go on a trip
okay.
up in far North Queensland and have a fat time.
Yeah, okay. Reaching out.
Yeah, hunting, fishing, just I want teamwork that can get the guys doing something that's challenging, makes them feel good about themselves, and it's a good time for them, and we can tip some tins in afterwards.
Yes.
Good thing. So if you are somebody who has the availability to do that or know of something, I'm interested.
Mint. So we we record the podcast. I was a little wounded, but we got it done. And then
Hi, my name's Brian, and these guys are gonna.
I'm an alcoholic. No, this is a podcast.
They gave me tequila. Not really. You back it up fairly well.
I did. I wasn't too bad. And then went home, had a kip, and then got ready for the Rocky Charity Boxing.
Now, how was that? Big Daz.
Great. Yeah, shout out to Daz, mate. Our sponsored athlete of the night. Mate, put on an absolute clinic. He did very well, man. For a guy that's on his journey of losing weight, training hard, just doing everything right. He did fantastic in the ring.
It was a good pod that he did too.
It was, wasn't it? I was really stoked with it.
Well spoken.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
That was Daz's first time on a podcast.
First time podcast, and he was saying to me leading up to that podcast that he was more nervous about doing that than he was about the Rocky Charity Boxing.
Well, it's an intimidating thing.
It is at the start,
because
definitely.
especially we're a bit comfortable with it now.
Yes.
But yeah, I thought he spoke very well.
He did very well. And we will do a catch-up episode too, because I want to see how he's going after all the, it's all said and done now, is he can sit back and reflect on it. And
Take a breath,
and have a bit of a reflection
for a
on
fight's big stuff.
It is. It takes a lot of work, takes a lot of time out of your day too. And the whole event was great. Obviously, shout out to Great Western. They always put on a great event with whatever they do. Hosted everyone. Biggest crowd so far.
It looked big.
It was full. Did really well. Fights were great. Great people there. People supporting podcasts too, wearing the merch and stuff.
Yep.
Awesome.
A few people sent me messages and photos, so that was great to see.
Yeah, and caught up with a heap of people. So it was a good night all around, mate. By that time, I was knackered. I was back home probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I hit the sack hard. And then came through to a Sunday. So what I didn't realise was, shout out to our supplier, they had sent the merch, which we got told, but it turned up on Friday. So
Yes, Brian and I spoke about it, and we decided that Friday morning I was going to do an update for the merch. Yeah. And then then I was going through the page post because I'd driven into Burham Heads. And I was rigging up my fishing rod and having a fat time without a care in the fucking world. And then it was like, I was like, oh, I'll just check the Deadass community to see if I can improve any posts. And it's like, have we got a merch update? And I was like, fuck. That's right. One job, Zaden. One job. And then I posted that up. Then Cole gave me a ring and he's like, the merch is here. I'm like, fuck, when did that rock up? And he's like, oh, about an hour ago.
So I said in there, put it somewhere safe. We got people who got sticky fingers around here, so we just got to be careful. And so we got all the merch out on Sunday. So Chris and I got stuck into it just because we were already here. We had a lot of work we had to do.
I feel like a shit cunt. I did not help them at all.
So we opened up the shop so we could have people come in and do some collections because we're trying to get everything done.
Get everything ahead so
we're closing the doors on the 19th, and there'll be an emergency thing for people that need some emergency care, but there will be no services provided from the 19th to the 5th of January. So we're working extensively hard to try to get through that, including all the other stuff that we do. So we decide while we're here, let's just start packing orders. So we got through probably about 75% of them because some of the orders that were ordered, just so everyone knows, you also ordered some of the OG products. So the OG products I've got in a separate building. So what we did was while we're there, we just packed all the orders that only required the merch that we had there available.
Yeah.
So the ones that I've done a pick list of the ones that need to be done finalised. And also too, on top of that, I want to apologise to a couple of the people who ordered just OG products while the pre-sale was on, and me and my stupid thought it was a pre-sale. So they've just ordered OG products and it's been waiting for a couple of weeks.
Oh, no.
I could have easily sent it out, but I just thought it was a part of the pre-sale. It was completely my fault. I want to apologise to those people, so I'm going to put a couple of little bonus stuff in there for you.
Ah, beauty.
One particular is going to the US, so I want to extra apologise to them. So I'm going to
Chef's kiss.
Yeah, and I'll put a bit of an expression. You can have a. No, I don't think it.
Really?
No, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the name.
Oh, righto. Well, bless.
Yeah. So it's definitely a new US listener.
Don't tell me we've got a new US correspondent.
We're up to 2.
Well, that is impressive, though.
I'm pumped. So
next we'll be hearing Randy roll around. They took our podcasts. Sorry. My bad.
I like that one. Gotta pay that one. So the finalising of the rest of the orders will be done tomorrow, which will give plenty of time for everyone to get their stuff before Christmas. And I'm boosting the posts on a couple of them a little bit further away.
Yeah, she's definitely a busy time of year for anybody who's curious. It is dark outside at the moment.
Yeah, 100%. Yep.
But
other than that, man, it's all good now. Seeing as we're sort of moving into the cooking front.
Oh yes,
I did give your canned potatoes,
air fryer potatoes,
a quick go.
How'd you go, sir?
Oh, mate, fantastic!
So good, eh?
Blew the missus away too. She couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
it's such a cheat code.
Like for what are they, $1.70 a can?
I know, I can't believe it.
Yeah, for $2 worth of potatoes in an air fryer with no prep, it is a good thing.
It is such a cheat code. And Chris does the same thing. So you could get a barbecue chook, a little bit of gravy, just whack that up together. You got chicken, potatoes, and gravy, or anything. You get a cut of meat, just
steak, asparagus, and potato is what I did.
Oh, mate.
Shout out to canned potatoes because they're already cooked.
Yeah, I'm going to go and load up a couple and just leave them in the cupboard.
Yeah, I love them. I keep them in the car.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Why not?
I do them, chickpeas, 3-bean mix.
Beautiful.
Bit of Deb. That always stays in the truck. Now, I don't condone Deb at home, but if you are travelling and camping and stuff, I totally understand Deb.
Oh, man.
Because fucking boiling potatoes uses more gas than
Yes.
I could ever want to use.
Yes, that's a good point. But I tell you what, man, that is such a cheat code. That's my cooking for the
Big
week.
fan. Well,
Yeah.
I did a stir fry.
Did you?
So I had some steak left. So I just bought a couple of sizzle steaks for the weekend,
Yeah.
just so we could have steak sangers. And I had a couple left over, so I thought stir fry. So I cut those into thin strips. Now we're going to go into a new method called velveting.
Velveting.
Stay with me.
Okay.
When you eat chicken, beef and stuff from your Chinese shops and you go, fuck, that's tender.
Yeah.
When I do it at home, it turns out shit.
Yes.
It's because you didn't velvet it. Now, you do this
Okay.
with prawns, chicken, beef. And what it does is it protects that meat from the wok. What it does is it makes the meat hydroscopic so it absorbs water.
Okay.
Bear with me, guys. Stay with me. I know sometimes I overcomplicate things.
Yes.
Cut it into stir fry strips or whatever shape and size meat you would like in your stir fry. In a mixing bowl, dish, something that's probably, so when you put the meat in it, we want a bit of air room. So
Okay.
like I only want the meat to take up about 50% of the capacity of that container.
Yeah.
Next, we're going to put a teaspoon of baking soda in it.
Oh, okay.
A teaspoon, probably 2 teaspoons of corn flour in it.
Okay.
Now, not baking powder, not baking soda.
Soda.
We want baking powder. Don't put baking soda
You
in.
put baking soda, you can grow muffins out their nose.
It'll be gritty in your teeth is what it'll be. So
That's from scary. You remember that
baking-
scary
yeah.
movie scene? Yeah. I love that. Yeah.
baking powder, cornstarch. Now, MSG.
Ah, yes.
We're putting a good whack of that in there
of course.
as well.
It's in all the Chinese
Well, it
dishes.
stands for make shit good.
Yeah.
It's actually monosodium glutamate. But anyway, next
is
one.
it?
Yep. White pepper. We're going to put a dash of white pepper
Like
in there.
white pepper.
Chicken powder. You'll find this in your Asian oil.
Okay.
So it's a bit like chicken bouillon.
Okay.
If you don't have it, don't worry about it.
Yep.
It's just a little added thing. You put a little bit of stock powder in there if you really want.
Oh, yeah.
And a touch of salt. Just bear in mind that MSG is salty. So just a touch of salt. Then we're going to make it drink some water. So we're going to put probably a eighth of a cup of water in there,
Okay. Rightio.
maybe a touch more.
Yeah.
Going to mix it around, make it all cloudy in there, and just leave that at that and put it in the fridge for half an hour.
Okay.
That is going to absorb the water. When we go to do our stir fry, so I just did mine with just fresh veggies. So I had broccoli, beans, some capsicum that I'd cut into strips. I had some sliced mushrooms, onion cut into chunks. That was my veggies.
Yeah.
Now, garlic in a wok burns.
Yes, it would.
How do we get around that? Well, you go buy your garlic granules in a jar and we're going to rehydrate them.
Okay.
So you're going to put however much you think you like into a little ramekin or bowl and put a touch of water in there, and that
Yep.
garlic is going to absorb it.
Yep.
That will protect that garlic from the wok and it won't burn. Put it in there after your onions. So garlic doesn't go in first. Garlic goes in second or third.
Yep.
So the first thing we're going to do is get a high smoke point oil. I like peanut oil. If you are allergic to peanut oil, there is plenty of others. Rice wine oil is probably another, rice bran oil, not rice wine oil.
Yeah, you're right.
Fucking hell. It's late.
Yeah.
So put that in there and we're going to get it up to it's almost smoky and put the beef in
Yep.
or the chicken or prawns or whatever it is, and you're going to sear the fuck out of it. You're going to get it all nice and almost cooked and then pull her out, then put your onions in, then your garlic in, then your chili flakes in, and the rest of your veggies in. Give that a good dose. Then at the end of it, you're going to add in your beef again. With a stir fry, you've got many options with sauce. I did no sauce, and it was quite nice.
Okay.
I just put a little bit of sesame oil over it while I was cooking it.
Oh, yeah.
And I just let the sort of garlic and the chili and that sort of stuff make it nice. But if you want to do a sauce, the basic go-tos for me, if I was going to mix it up in a little sauce and pour it over and cook it, splash of fish sauce, splash of oyster sauce, splash of soy sauce, and a splash of sweet chili.
Okay, yeah.
You can use hoisin. You can use many others. Maggi seasoning's pretty good.
I like Maggi seasoning.
It's sort of, you can make your own go at it. But like my basis is usually oyster sauce, fish sauce, and soy.
Yeah.
Or hoisin. But you can pour whatever you like over it. But that is the basic cooking segment. It was more about if you're wondering how your meat gets good in stir fries,
that's the reason why.
And the garlic burning.
Well, that's a new term. I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, velveting.
Okay, there we go. Learn something new every day.
Yeah. If you're curious about the baking powder, that is what helps tenderize it. Don't put a heap. If you're scared, put less than more in there, because what it does is it makes it squeaky on your teeth. So same as the water, probably just put a bit in there. You just want it sort of mixed in. Yep. So like we've all seen a marinade. We all know how thick a marinade is. That's what we're going for.
Okay.
And you'll see it swell up in the fridge.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, shit, mate. Well, while we're on another topic, while we're on this topic of cooking, let's go straight into
our amazing human of the week. Now,
what's this one?
Well, I got attacked by a crocodile, or so I thought. Actually, quick shout out. Little Nicky is on Netflix at the moment.
Oh, is it?
Do yourself a favour and go watch Little Nicky.
Go watch it. Actually.
Because on the cooking front, Popeye's chicken is fucking awesome.
Third episode of Landman's out tonight too.
Yeah, I watched it.
Did you?
Yeah,
you already watched it?
So good. It was out last night.
Oh, yeah, it was too.
Yeah, so good.
Oh,
Big fan of Landman.
Yeah.
And can I just say, she's good looking, isn't she?
Oh, yes.
And that's all I'll say.
Yep. The old girl. Oh, the berry sweet the juice, mate.
Oh, mate. Yeah, she's got my heart.
Me too.
Now, on the theme of crocodile attacks, well, so we thought.
Lack thereof.
It's February 1985. We're in the heart of Kakadu National Park, place where everything is alive, everything is ancient, and the water is not your friend. Ask me how I know this. It was about 45 fucking crocodiles in yellow water, or Nuremberg, whichever way you'd like to pronounce it. Val Plumwood, a highly respected Australian philosopher and environmentalist, decided to explore a maze of swampy channels in her canoe. She was experienced in the bush and she knew the risks, but she also knew that Kakadu is breathtaking, the kind of beauty that pulls you in. What she didn't know is that she was paddling straight into the hunting ground of one of Australia's apex predators, a saltwater crocodile, and at that, a big one. Val was paddling through a narrow channel when something happened that she later described as impossible to comprehend in the moment. A crocodile rose straight out of the water, not from the side, not from behind, but vertically like a submarine breaching. It slammed its jaws onto her canoe and snapped it clean in half. Val was thrown into the murky water. Before she could get her bearings, the crocodile grabbed her by the legs and dragged her under. Her world became mud, bubbles, and violence. And then the death roll began.
Oh, no.
Crocodiles don't bite. They spin, they drown, and they tear. They usually shake their head and try and dismember whatever it is that they're trying to eat. And then usually they'll store their food under a bank for later on, depending on the circumstance. Val wrote, "I felt myself being shaken like a rag doll. Somehow, by instinct or pure panic, she managed to grab onto a mangrove root and the mangroves to wrench herself free. She clawed her way to the surface and finally was able to gasp for air. She tried to reach a floating log, anything to get out of her way, but the crocodile came back. It grabbed her again, pulling her under for the second time. Her legs were ripped open. She could feel bones, muscles, and tendons shifting in ways that she never could have imagined. And again, she tore herself free. She doesn't know how. She didn't know why she wasn't dead yet, but she surfaced again. She was now bleeding heavily, exhausted, and swimming in the worst place Australia has to offer, especially if you have open wounds. The croc, however, was relentless. It returned for a third time, and at this moment, Val realised she was running out of strength. She was close to drowning and close to passing out. The crocodile was scanning the water, trying to track her movement. So she did the only thing she thought she could think of. She went dead still, completely motionless, and her face half submerged, floating like a corpse. The crocodile circled her, bumped her leg, and brushed along her side. And then by some miracle, it lost interest. It turned and slipped back into the darkness. Val hadn't escaped the croc. The croc had simply decided that she wasn't worth the effort. For now. Val dragged herself out of the water, crawling up a muddy embankment, her thighs torn open so badly she could see the white fat and shredded muscle. It began to storm, tropical rain hammering down as she limped through the forest. No shoes, no weapon, no torch, and bleeding. She forced herself uphill to avoid being washed back into the water, and she spent the entire night in the bush, alone, injured, soaked, freezing, and drifting in and out of consciousness. Somehow she survived the blood loss. Somehow she survived the shock. Somehow she held on. The next morning, Val could barely stand. She knew that she had one chance, and that was follow the faint sound of distant voices. She crawled, stumbled, fell, and got back up. And eventually she found a ranger station. The rangers saw her, blood-soaked, barely conscious, and ripped apart, and immediately called for help. Val was flown to Darwin and underwent multiple surgeries. Against all odds, against all crocodile science, and against every survival probability, Val Plumwood lives. Val's story isn't legend. It isn't folklore. It's just her written account titled Being Prey. It's taught in universities, it's documented in journals, and it stands as one of the most incredible wildlife survival stories in Australian history. She didn't just survive a crocodile attack. She survived 3 separate attacks, 2 full death rolls, catastrophic injuries, and a night alone in Kakadoo's wilderness. Most people would never get a second chance against a 4-metre saltwater crocodile. Val got 3 and somehow walked away. And that is why Val Plumwood is our amazing human of the week. The woman who refused to die in the jaws of a saltwater crocodile.
Wow. Holy smokes. And this is like 1985 it was?
Yeah.
So no mobile phone.
Yeah, we're not talking mobile phones.
No satellite, sat-nav, any of that sort of stuff.
We're talking radio communication and landlines to get a rescue chopper out.
Yeah. Wow.
Bloody Kakadoo's not exactly populated now.
No.
And we're in 2025.
That's exactly right.
So
that is crazy.
40 years ago.
Oh.
On you, Val.
I'm going to have to research her a bit more. I love that. That's insane. What I say is I love her strength, that unnatural, supernatural strength or whatever she had to do to get out and get her way to there.
You'd be running on pure adrenaline.
Oh, I have to be. That's the only thing that would have been keeping her alive.
Oh,
definitely.
Mate. And having been through Yellow Water and a few other places in Kakadoo, that's not forgiving country. That is harsh country to traverse.
Yeah, mate, definitely.
And I couldn't imagine being disorientated and unaware of where everything is. You can't, no matter what you know, being torn apart would turn your brain off.
Yeah, definitely, mate. So definitely.
Good honour.
Bloody oath, mate. That was a ripper of one. Thanks, Heath, for that, brother. I always love hearing those.
Lots of people have reached out and said they enjoy it too, which is good because I enjoy finding it.
Oh, that's brilliant. Mate, we might have to cut it early on this one. I've got to go home, get everything edited, ready to go, and then I'm off in the morning. I got to get up early. I got to leave here by 3. I got a bit of a circuit to do.
Oh,
bit
no.
of funeral-related stuff. And
I was going to say Brian's going and doing the mile run.
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly right.
You poor bugger.
Oh, yeah, on top of everything else that's going on at the moment. But, mate, anyway, what do we say, brother?
Love you. See you. Bye.